Hello, so I'm sorry that I haven't done any parts recently. I've just been so busy and sorry about the fact that I've literally just got my hair like that. But yeah, so I'm going to do half of this chapter because I don't have that much memory today, so I'm not going to do the whole chapter as it's quite a long chapter. So I'm just going to read half of it today and then I'll do it in the second part like I did for chapter 3. So here we go. This is chapter 5 and this is where the dark / twisted stuff begins. So yeah. Perspective, Joanne Clifton. I watch her leave in tears. I've really hurt her, haven't I? I've really, really hurt her. I've gone too far this time. I pushed dealing with it away for too long. She's right. I kissed her, I had sex with her, I told her that I was in love with her. Then I left her wondering what she did wrong for almost a year. Oh my god, I'm a monster. I know I don't have an excuse, but I was so scared. When I woke up that morning and saw that my arms were around her, all I could feel was pure, gut-wrenching fear. I'm a coward. I'm... You know what? I don't even know who I am anymore. Why did I do this? How did I do this? I really did care about her. I wanted her to be safe, to be happy. I still do want that for her. Yet I'm the awful person who's broken her heart. I look at Ben. He's turned his back on me. He's on the phone to someone. I don't know who though. I think it's his friend. They're talking about this party. Ben's a social person. He likes to have get-togethers with his mates every so often. It's the first time I'll meet his friends. I just hope they're nice. Once he'd hung up on his friend, he turned to me. There was a certain coldness in his eyes. He seemed almost angry. But there's no reason for him to be. I just brush it off. I'm too upset to think about much. My eyes are teary. I can't begin to imagine what Ben thinks about what just happened. He has no clue about me in that. So I wonder what he thinks is the reason Natalie was so upset with me. I'm sorry about that, I say quietly. I am sorry. I really am. But not necessarily to Ben. To Natalie. It's her heart that I broke. Her heart that's broken. You're coming back with me, he says abruptly. That statement seems very controlling, as if I didn't have a choice or not. But with all that went on, he probably just wants to keep an eye on me. Make sure that I'm safe. He takes my hand and squeezes it tightly. Almost too tightly. We walk out of the building together. I'm desperately attempting to fight back tears. I don't want Ben to think I'm weak. I wish I felt comfortable enough to cry in front of him. I feel like I should be able to cry in front of my boyfriend. But I don't. Is that a bad thing? I'm not sure. Once we get back to his apartment, I sit down on the sofa. I look at the floor. A tear escapes my eye. I can't help but be upset. I bet Natalie hates me. I hate me too right now. Why did I cut her out? Why? Please tell me. Because I don't know. If I didn't, maybe we'd be together. Maybe we'd be hugging each other in this exact moment. How I long for her warm embrace, her arms wrapped around me. Her loving kisses placed sweetly on my forehead. If I didn't cut her out so stupidly, she'd still love me, the way I love... Oh my god, I love her. I still love her, of course I do. Lord, what's wrong with me? Why did I let her go? She's the love of my life, and I let her go. I treated her like she was nothing, but she's everything. She's my girl, my baby. I just want to hold her, kiss her, tell her I'm sorry and that she's the most beautiful and perfect woman in the world. I have to see her. I have to apologise. At least try and make this right. I look up. Then I realise where I am. I'm with Ben. I've told him I love him, but whenever I do, I feel nothing. No warm, fuzzy feeling inside. But when I kissed Nat and said I loved her, my heart was practically exploding. Ben, he's a lovely guy, but I suppose I've only just realised that we only ever really had sex. Yes, we went on dates, but he'd always initiate sex after. Now that I think about it, it seems as though he were only with me because of sex. Like he didn't love me. He loved that I didn't say no to him. But now I think even more. I'm pretty sure he loved that I wasn't confident enough to say no. Joanne, I hear his voice say sternly. But it seems like a stranger is calling my name. He'd never used that tone with me before. He looks really, really angry, as if I've done something wrong, which I'll fully admit I have done. But not to him. I don't know what's gotten into him. He's clenching his fist, the veins in his arms bulging out of his skin. Call me a baby, but I'm a little frightened. I've never seen that look on him before. Okay, so the rest of it will be coming in the next part. I'm sorry I couldn't do it in the whole thing, but I just didn't have the memory to be able to do it in full. Hope you enjoyed it.